us. As I said, our major concern was for the public safety of not only the neighborhood, but also for the entire city. And we are alarmed at an incident like this. And, you know, as I said, our major concern now is to get normalcy back to the city, normalcy back to the neighborhood. And then questions will be asked about how did an incident like this happen, and God forbid it happen again. But we were lucky it wasn't to the extent, nowhere near the extent of what happened up in Lawrence and Andover. National Grid acted very quickly, responsibly, and professionally, and we thank them for that. But with that being said, we still do have concerns going forward. We want to make sure that all our neighborhoods are safe, who have gas, and we will be having a dialogue again with Governor Baker, as well as DPU and National Grid. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Marcy Liz.
Thank you, Mayor, and I'd like to say thank you as well to your extended team, the chiefs of police and fire, and also to State Rep Dwyer for being here with us today. Working together is obviously the way we're going to get through this, and so I just want to say thank you to everyone for their help. And I also want to say thank you to our customers for the patience that you've demonstrated, and my apologies for the inconvenience that we're causing. It clearly wasn't something we had planned, and I apologize for the inconvenience. So the update, to build on what we talked about last night, we did overnight complete all of the shutdowns of the 300 or so homes who are without gas currently. So none of those homes have gas currently running to them. Early this morning, we were able to begin assessing our mains in this area, which are confined to a small number of streets. And shortly thereafter, we did begin introducing gas back into the system. We're in the middle of that process right now. As I described last night, we'll do that incrementally over a number of hours to just ensure the safety of the system and to test it multiple times along the way. We will continue that process until late this evening. At that point, we'll likely be in the position to relight homes and bring gas back into their buildings overnight. If folks want us to be relighting their appliances overnight, we'll be here. We're happy to do that. For anyone else, we'll continue that work through the day tomorrow, starting early morning. And we still expect all customers, as we said yesterday, to be back with full gas by Thursday. We'll be sending outbound calls to all of our customers this afternoon and again on an ongoing basis. We will provide a further update to you, the media, later this afternoon, probably closer to dinner time. And with that, I'll once again just give my apologies for the fact that we're here in Woburn today doing this exercise, and be happy to answer any questions any of you have.
What's the age and type of the pipe that's involved here?
We have 3 types of pipe that are involved in this 3-mile system. There's mostly plastic, and then there are some cast iron and some steel. I don't know the age. It varies.
Do those need to be replaced with cast iron?
No. No.
And also the union has been sort of raising the concern that the replacement workers represent a safety threat, given the fact that there was someone else filling in and was involved in this error. Doesn't that validate their point that this lockout is actually a public safety issue?
No, I don't subscribe to that at all. In fact, the personnel who were doing the planned maintenance when this happened just about 24 hours ago are trained, certified, qualified personnel. They are the managers and supervisors of the folks within the instrumentation and regulation department. They have decades of experience, fully qualified. So I am huge confidence in the workforce that we have on the ground. And our biggest concern as we stand here today is to fully restore the system and provide a safe system for our customers. Sir.
That particular person was actually on the ground physically doing that type of work?
I don't have that detail.
And do you know
within the last 3 months, I can tell you that.
Do you know how many crews are on the ground today?
Here in Woburn?
Correct.
We have over 200 personnel here on the ground today.
Can you talk about the extra pressure that was put in the line?
The statewide moratorium, does that impact your workflow? Does that speak volumes to how the state may think?
So I fully respect the DPU's decision to issue a moratorium. They are concerned for public safety. It is always our top priority, and our top concern is public safety. It's why, actually, we're going through such a, frankly, slow and deliberate approach to restore the system to its full pressure at 2 pounds. Will it have an impact on the work we do? Probably, but that's fair. That's fair. They need to feel comfortable and be able to provide our customers with the confidence and trust that they need to have in our ability to do the work. And I am confident that we will work collaboratively and transparently with the DPU throughout this process. So we welcome their review.
Have you identified how much additional pressure was put into the system?
Not at this point. We will do an investigation once we've restored the system to its full operating pressure.
And if this person was experienced, how could that person not know what the right amount should have been?
So as we've said already, this was most likely, we will find out, a point of human error. Mistakes do happen. This could happen regardless of the workforce we have on the ground. It's not a rare event to have this happen. So, you know, again, I stand by the qualifications and the expertise that our workers have. Sadly, we're all human and mistakes are made. The most important thing here today is that we're addressing it safely. The situation is completely under control. No one is in harm's way right now. And, you know, our first priority is to get everyone back in by Thursday.
You said this is not rare. When's the last time this has happened?
I don't know the answer to that question.
But how often does something like this happen?
A few times in a matter of years.
Will you reimburse any customers for anything over the next time period?
Yes, we are absolutely happy to reimburse folks for their reasonable expenses overnight, whether it was because they needed a shower, they couldn't cook a meal, but absolutely happy to do that. You know, again, it's our fault. It's an inconvenience for them. They can get the number for our claims department either off of our website, nationalgridus.com, or we have folks over by the school where we have a community van where we are on the ground answering all sorts of questions.
So any costs they accrue, whether it's going out to dinner or gas?
Yeah.
Are you still checking the system for damage before you go in and turn the gas on?
That's exactly what we're doing over the course of today, and it's why we're frankly taking so long to do it. We're going to get this right. It's not a race. So we want everyone, we're blessed by the fact that it's 70-something degrees out here. So every increment of gas that we put into the system, we then stop, take a pause, walk the whole thing, survey the whole thing, test it, put in a little bit more gas, repeat. We're going to do that 4 times before we're finally up to 2 pounds.
And right now you feel comfortable with Thursday as okay?
Yes. Yes.
Is NTSB going to do the investigation?
And we've been listening to an update there on the situation in Woburn. Natural gas officials kind of giving us a debrief there. They said this was a human error. They said it's not a rare event. Couldn't specify how often this happens, though, and said they will reimburse folks for reasonable expenses.